Well, hello and welcome to another episode of This Old Camper. We're in the camper now. What is going on here? I've got a cabinet there, a little mini countertop, and I also have a cabinet at the rear there. And this one here is going to house the stereo, the battery charging system, and controller for the solar panel. And if you see, there's that little right there. There's a little flippy door outside. That's where these wires are going to go. Let me show you. Well, believe it or not, this harness here goes to my solar panel, which I'll show you another day. I don't have that in the camper right now. That's going to go through that hole. So what I'm going to do is drill a good sized hole through. I'm going to have a number of wires running through there probably at some point. I'm just going to sit down. This is there's the rear of the camper now, you can see. Still got a little more to sheet in, but I have a little bit less to sheet. I said sheet a lot. Because I put that in, that's right to the wall, so I only have to cover this section rather than the whole thing. Because I'm cheap like that. Alright, door number one. Here's our battery. I'm going to locate it with these pieces of wood so it'll kind of tuck it in, and I might put a small piece overlapping so it covers that lip there. Or I guess I could just screw it at an angle. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. We're thinking as we go here. This is a little charge controller that works with it. So all I do is route the two wires to the battery, and the other two go to the solar panel. So it'll meet up with that other harness I showed you earlier. Also, because I don't want a Hindenburg situation, you charge a battery, it creates hydrogen gas. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I got this little tube here off the vent. So I'm probably just going to drill a hole straight down, maybe not right here, but somewhere in the back corner. Jam that through the floor. And this battery is good for 900 cold cranking amps, 90 amp hours. So this one's pretty good. It's what is it, AGM style battery you can see there. If you Google that, AGM batteries, you'll learn all about this. So Google that now, pause the video, come back. And what else do we have? Yeah, I picked up this hold on, let's get the plastic film off. Ooh, it's like new. Because it is new. This Alpine stereo is going to be mounted somewhere around there. Oh, it's upside down. My bad. I don't know if I'm going to use this surround. I had this sitting around from my old 81 Dodge truck. Sure looks nice with that surround though. That looks pro. I don't know how I'm going to attach that though. So I might just have a wooden surround eventually. So that's going in there. I've also, you saw the last episode I'd wired up an antenna. Well, here's the wire for that. Oh, and apparently that's all the cable I got. So it's going to be going in this top right corner. The camper's on an angle now, so because I'm on a slanted road. I'm actually just parked on my street here. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. Let's see if I can get some focus going on there. No focus. But so CD player. It's also got USB input, so I can run an iPod or USB stick. Oh, and an auxiliary in, so it does everything. And I've got my first speaker hole there. I need to cut it bigger yet, but just kind of get the idea. I've got the wires run already, and the other is where that screw is sticking out right about there. That's going to be speaker number 2, so those wires are all running up there. So I'm going to make a little wooden conduit up there where all the wires can run through. Oh yeah, also, I got one more thing. I know this looks ridiculous, and it is. It's a bit overkill. Got 3 outputs. Stereo, lighting, and I'm going to put a cigarette lighter. Actually, this plug right here, I'll probably mount maybe under here so people can charge cell phones and stuff, because everybody likes to charge their cell phone when they're camping. That might actually go right there, I think. Something like that. Anyway, so that's going to be the third output, and I can always add more outputs too. And this is the what could be a ground side. So anyway, basically this is going to be mounted. Oops, sorry, just dropping things. Anyway, this is going to be mounted in here. I'm not sure how. It's got 2 little bolt holes I can mount it in. So I might just make a little box right here, maybe even right there. So then what happens is when you pull out this key, the system's dead. Nothing works. So that way I can, it's safe when I leave it, and But I need to leave it so that I want to leave it so that it still charges the battery, even if this key is out. So it's going to be wired in parallel. This will be wired in parallel with this system here. And I went overkill in the wire thickness. This is only running a stereo. This is what, 12 gauge wire, something like that. It's a 10 gauge. I don't even know. Actually, let's see. I might have a spool of that here. Oh yeah, it's 10 gauge. It's way too much. So, and you might wonder why I put these little blade ends on here. I'm actually going to run automotive fuses at the end of these, and I don't have any here to show you. But anyway, you'll get to see that later. So everything's going to be fused right next to the battery in case anything does short out, then it doesn't burn out a wire. It'll take out the fuse. So that's kind of the way things are going in here. I cut two more. I threw all the junk up front here. I'm just going to back up. Back way up. I cut a sheet there and I cut a sheet there, so that's all in. I have a question for you YouTubers. What should I use to mend the joints? Like where these pieces meet? Should I use tape? Because I mean, like, there's a lot of, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a lot of flex to everything here. So I need some pretty strong tape. And there's obviously no board to screw there. The board is there. So this board is fine. This one, not so fine. So, Dad, if you're watching, help. Need lots of help, Dad. So that's all for now. I'm going to wire up the stereo probably tonight. I didn't bring any. I'm missing a few things, but maybe I'll mount some speakers. I'm not sure. I'm going to get some stuff done in my little lawn chair here. And I obviously have lumber left over. Oh, this back corner is also going to get those shelves. I might not get around to that tonight, but using the camper this weekend. Yeah, using the camper this weekend, so it's got to be done. Whether it's done well or not, that's beside the point. Here, a motorcycle coming by. What is it? I didn't see. It's probably Yamaha's blue. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've got any ideas on how to seal up these joints and stuff, like I was just going to use, this is an over-exaggerated piece of wood I'm using here, but I was just going to put a small piece of wood over each joint. Like so. But full length of the whole seam. And oops, that's me dropping things. It somehow missed my foot. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Hungarians are famous for their beautiful women.